Hey, hi, hello everyone. Good evening, friends. Yeah, this is Parvati, um, um, HR manager working with 360 Digit MG. And today I would like to give you all a short session on resume building. And yeah, would like to let you all know, how a resume should not be prepared and what are the things which we need to keep in mind in order to make our resume better, and it should be selective from the profiles shortlisted by the recruiter or any potential employer, right? So give me a moment. Okay, so what I would like to tell is, like, whenever you want to create a resume, basic things such as, I've highlighted, right, the side headings, um, and the side headings. I've been observing this in many of the resumes. There are different fonts, different colors, different sizes, which really reflect a wrong precedence. Okay, please remember one thing, guys. Uh, that resume is your face, it will reflect our face. Okay, the potential employer or recruiter is not looking at you, they are looking at your resume, right? So the first thing which will reflect when they see your resume is, they think, they imagine you to be in front of them, they feel that if a resume looks shabby without any correct if it doesn't look professional and all, they will feel like, how to hire such a person who looks so, whose resume itself looks so shabby, like how can he fit into my organization for any particular role. These kind of thoughts arise for an recruiter or a potential employer when they see your resume, if it is really not professional. Professional doesn't mean, you need to add more and more. Freshers don't have much experience, right? Agree. So when freshers don't have much experience, they have to add, they have to put everything, which they have done in their education, or when they have done the course for data science or xyz. But they have to keep that, I mean, no they have to add that on the profile or resume in such a manner that it will look professional. It shouldn't look like, some ira gaira, or some or any other any person has prepared your resume. It should look professional, like, some educated professional has prepared your resume, right? So um the as I said, few basic what to say, the basic housekeeping things should be taken care of, like ensure that the font size and the color for all side headings is the same. Can you see in the sample one resume? See, the career objective is given in caliber 11, whereas um the text under career objective is also given, I mean, is also given as they have used the font of caliber 11, which is not correct, right? When you are using caliber 11 for career objective, then the um, font you which you should use for the text within or text under that sub heading will be less than that of the heading. It doesn't look good if the both the side heading and if the heading and also the text within the heading is of same font size. So please make sure. And people also, I've been seeing profiles, or I've been seeing resumes where the font sizes or font colors are different for each of the subheading. So throughout the resume, what should we remember is, we have to see that only the a single font is followed, or you should use only single font throughout the profile, or single font size should be increased, used throughout the profile. Okay, for if you're using career objective, calibrate well. And next comes experience, next come educational qualification, next software knowledge. All are these are all headings, isn't it? So all these should be of calibre 12 only. Okay, it is not like that, career objective is of calibre 11 and experiences of calibre 15, looking big because you are giving your experience there. And again, mentioning about educational qualification, it will come back to again calibre 11. This is all inconsistency, right? So as I said, you should maintain the same font size or font type throughout your profile. The inconsistency should be maintained. So heading of sections must be a bigger font than the text within it. Okay, so please make sure. Next comes grammar. While we I've highlighted in that experience part, these are the bullet points, isn't it? The bullet points should not be preceded by full stops. Okay, in this particular resume, sample one resume, the bullet points have been preceded by full stops. So in any given resume, or in any wherever you are writing a paragraph on your own, or whatever you're doing, the bullet points will not be preceded by a full stop. Okay, this please make a note. If it is a paragraph, like the career objective, we have to work in a place XYZ. He has he or she, the person has written 2 lines, right? That should be ended with the full stop, whereas the bullet points should not be ended with full stops. Okay, this is one more thing you need to take care of. Grammar, you should take care of the grammar, the grammatical mistakes. Okay, because grammatical mistakes will take you completely down, friends. Okay, for example, see some college names, like if I scroll down here itself in the educational qualification. Okay, everything is good enough here, but I have seen, or I have come across profiles where they will write the nouns, the proper nouns, they don't use the correct cases. Okay, for in the sense, if it is a name of the college, obviously the first letter of the name should be capital, isn't it? I have seen n number of resumes where they use small letter for the first word, or for the nouns itself. Okay, this is completely wrong. And as I said, the grammatical mistake, keeping full stop for the bullet points is also a kind of grammatical mistakes. And spell check, yeah, we nowadays we have a tool called Grammarly, which is free to install, and it will I am not using the paid version, I'm using the free version of it. But still, whenever I write a sentence in a wrong way, or where I'm not supposed to use comma, or where I'm supposed to give a space after comma, whatever, if I miss any small things also, these things are being corrected by Grammarly. Okay, I insist, or I request or recommend you all to use Grammarly, which is very helpful for your grammatical checks. Okay, not only that, we do have spell check in Word document from long time. So yeah, if you have any doubt, see, I don't think so, like everyone will be perfect. Even I'm not perfect, and all the things. But yeah, silly mistakes will take you completely down, understand, friends? So whenever you're writing your resume, when you're doing it on Word doc or Google doc, whatever it is, if you don't have see now, if you don't have MS Office in your resume, sorry, in your laptop or in your system or computer you're using, but you have Google, right? Open source, you're using open source, right? Then you can install Grammarly, where it will help you to correct your spellings, right? So these things should be taken care of. You can take help of spell check if you are using Word doc or MS Office kind of things. And if you can also, when you're using Google Docs also, the mistakes are getting highlighted. But the thing is, you should know how to correct them. Okay, one moment. Yeah. So what I was telling, and another example is dates. At some point of time, they write the dates as See here, the consistency has been maintained, like May 2018, March 2014, March 2012, that is fine. Okay, if you are having a certain experience, okay, when or if you are writing your dates on your profile of about your education qualification as well, I have seen at times they use 01/01 2022, or they will write 01/01 2022. These are the two formats we can write, right? Some places they write 01/01/2022, and in some places they write 01-01-2022. This is just an example, friends. I've seen these are all the common mistakes I have been seeing throughout my recruiting life. Okay, so this inconsistency should be taken care of. Full stop should be taken care of, and these all things should be taken care of. Okay, I totally understand this session may sound like an English session. If you feel so, yes, it is, because these things are the basic things which will help you to build your resume in a proper manner. Okay, another example is brackets. Whenever you're using brackets for, if suppose, admission underscore agents comma, next word you'll be writing, right, there should be a space given. Also, if you're writing advisor, space in the bracket. If you're writing agent, okay, advisor, space should be given. That will be missed. If you're writing such things on Word doc, obviously it will be showing you the error. Okay, but if you ignore that error, it will be a silly mistake, right? Sometimes double spaces are seen. Please cross check, because it reflects your face basically. This is you need to remember. Okay, next, proper cases should be used, and because if it is a proper sentence, it should be ended with a full stop. And as I said, it is not a bullet point. Make sure you're not ending it with a full stop. And proper cases should be used for the proper nouns. And as another example, I gave you the name of the college. See, why I'm telling you all these things is, like, how does it reflect sometimes, I mean, where you put uppercase, sometimes where you use lowercase, sometimes. How does it reflect? Understand, all these things should be taken care of, definitely. Or mean, no, hook or crook, you should take care of all such silly things. There should be consistency. You need to maintain that consistency. Okay, these are the few basic housekeeping tasks you need to take care of, which will make your profile really look better. Okay, and yeah, another thing is, like, if you're in doubt, and if the person who is helping you to write the profile, or draft the profile or draft the resume, is also in doubt, take the help of Google. For example, how should a MS PowerPoint written? Okay, in some resumes I see MS PowerPoint. Okay, in some cases they use MS PPT. That's it. But the right way, when you Google, you can see it is MS space power, POWR space POINT. If you want, you can Google it now itself and see. Okay, when you are having such doubts in writing some words on your profile or your resume, please take some help of Google. You'll obviously get the right answers. Okay, I would suggest, I would highly recommend and suggest, if you're in doubt, please do that basic search. It is nothing wrong in it. Okay, I know, yes, they look at these basic things as well. Okay, and if suppose I am coming across such shabby resumes for a position I am hiring for, do you think I'll like that a person who has done his drafting for this profile? Absolutely not. Not only me, any recruiter or any potential employer who's looking at your profile, which is not done correctly, will definitely not like. Okay, they will see they'll feel like how inconsistent this person might be, or how shabby this person might be who is not able to write his resume properly. Resume is what? It is nothing about yourself. Like, what are your achievements? What did you do in your education? What are your career? What is your career objective? What do you want to be in your future? What projects have you done? How you have done? What have you included in your projects? All these come under, okay, all this framed together is your resume, right? Now, we are not asking, or no employer or someone is not asking you to do something great. Okay, you need to add what has to be added. That's it. Okay. um I'm telling you another thing, like, um if you think that, do you think all the people, like, do the HR recruiters or employers will, screen the resumes this way? Yes, absolutely. Not only HR recruiters or employers, nowadays they are taking, people who are, taking data science course with us or interested to take data science course will be understanding. They have tools, inbuilt tools in their organizations which are run using machine learning. When they put their resume in that tool, particular software tool, they that tool will rate your profile, like, how many mistakes are there, where do you stand, on your profile. So all these silly mistakes should be taken care of. Not only recruiters, not only the tools, HR professionals, HRs who are seeing at your profile are also well trained. Okay, they are trained on these basic things. Companies train them on these things, and they ask them to figure out, or no, rule out such resumes which look really shabby and which are really inconsistent. Okay, now see, I'm showing you the project space. See, project done. Nothing proper. There is no proper explanation given in this project. He has just given us successfully demonstrated the mini project titled on interfacing of DC motor using 8051. What, sir? What do you expect me to understand seeing this two-liner? What will I understand? If this particular candidate is, or he or she, anyone, if this particular person is, a fresher, do you think I will understand his profile? I just know about his education, his extracurricular activities, and his objective and projects. The problem, if I have to screen a profile, who is a fresher and who has done the data science course, I will definitely screen him on the basis of the project he has done, because I need to ask him questions. They will be asking questions on the projects you've done, right? Your contribution towards a project is really very, very important. Please do make a note of it. Okay, so projects, how do you write the projects? You should never write in a one or single line. What will they understand if the project is done in one or two lines? Okay, you should start the project with your project name, write a one or two liner of the project description, then give the project business problem, like briefly explain about, like, if suppose you are doing a project for SBI, we can mention, like, a leading bank in India has a problem that a lot of customers are churning out to private banks. This is the business problem. Then technical solution, you are going to write about the algorithms, or talk about the algorithms. And I'm very much sure that you should have used the cocktail model, or whatever it is, whatever techniques you are used, like, if you have used unsupervised learning techniques, you should have used clustering within it, right? Within clustering, you should have used DB scam. Mention that. Whatever you have learned, please mention that. Okay. Coming to supervised techniques, what did you mention? What did you use? Like neural network or any other networks. What techniques did you use? Like XGB. Mention them. Whatever you have done, mention them. Okay. Your project should be as elaborated as possible, and it never should end with a single line. Okay. Please make sure of it, because I said you right, you will be judged on the projects you have done. The quality of the projects you have done, not on the quantity, the quality of the projects you have done. Here also, coming again to the technical solution, you can also mention, like, if it is a cloud implementation or premise implementation. And if it is a cloud implementation, yes, world is moving towards cloud. You agree, right? If you have done and if you have used it, so please mention that, because it will be definitely noticed by the recruiters or the employers. Okay. Next, along with the business problem, technical solutions, algorithms, you can also add the tools you have used. Tools like, did you use Python, or R. Libraries, you can add libraries you have used, whatever you can add in the project. Okay. Business benefit, like how much percentage of benefit you have brought in by doing that particular project for that particular organization. Okay. Here we need to give the realistic numbers. Do not put up the fake numbers. So for fake info is not at all required and not needed. We are here to represent what we have learned in a better manner, isn't it? So you should give whatever is not fake. Whatever is realistic should be mentioned. Okay. This is how you need to give your projects. Just imagine how would your profile look when you are done with 4 projects. Of course, it will look very lengthy. Yeah, it cannot be exceeded more than 2 pages, 1 or 2 pages. Okay. If you are done with one project, yeah, your resume can be ended in a one page. Okay. You'll be having nothing, right? Objective, your experience, I mean to say projects, your education qualification, your interest, and that's it. What else you want to include on your project? Okay. uh, Imagine, like, if you have done 4 projects, obviously your resume will have 2 pages, and you'll be clearly mentioning on what projects, on what techniques you have worked, on what tools you have used, what algorithms you are aware of. This will give a clear idea for the recruiter who is looking at your profile, isn't it? I'm right? So this is the way you have to write your profile. And additional to this, from the perspective of 360 Digit MG, I also want you all to need to focus on few more things after you're doing with your assignments. After you have completed your assignments, that would be 80% or 100%, whatever it is. When you are done, then you can download a certificate, right, from our LMS called AI Spray. Okay. By just downloading, I don't want you all to just stop there and keep it in your database or store it in your storage. No, go ahead and highlight it, or no. Why you doing the course of data science? Just to upskill yourself, right? So when you're trying to upskill yourself, you need to make sure that you are posting, or you are making yourself, you're publishing yourself to the audience, to reach the maximum audience, right? They should be aware of your profile. See, if I can, if I want someone who is good at Python and R programming, I should remember, array, that person has done some project on so and so. He has highlighted in LinkedIn as well. So I'll talk to him and try to pull him to my role. This is the way recruiters feel. Okay. So yeah, once you are done with the certificate, just go and upload, post it on LinkedIn, and also update your profile on all the job boards you have um, uploaded your profile for. Okay. This is to reach the maximum audience. Okay. Next, what after that, what you'll be doing, you would be uploading wherever you are done. You will be uploading, updating your profile wherever you have posted your resume, right? What will be done next? The recruiters will be seeing your profile, because it will be popping up with the recent notifications, right? This is one of the example. And next thing is, we have accreditation with IBM. So you follow the process. You can get another certificate, that would be certificate number 2. Please don't wait. Go and update them on, update it on the LinkedIn, and also update it on all the job boards. Okay. This means that you are actively looking for a job. And if you are a fresher, it is no harm in specifying, saying that you are looking for a new project, you're looking for a new role, or you're looking for a job change, or a new role, new assignment, whatever it is, you can highlight it. And if you're enrolled for our professional courses, you'll also get certificate for UTM, which from UTM, which is which is one of the top-notch university in Malaysia. And yeah, it is one of the top 200 university in Malaysia. And yeah, as I said, again, go ahead and publish it on Naukri, Monster, Career Jobs, Indeed, wherever you have posted, yes, on LinkedIn too. Okay, so that it will reach the maximum audience. Then you will be working on live projects, isn't it? Panasonic and Energetics. You are entitled to work on 4 projects. That is 2 plus 2. That is 2 will be on data science, DS, and 2 will be on AI plus deep learning. AI, rather we'll say it on deep learning. Okay, when you do the projects, presentations, everything, post it on LinkedIn. By doing this, nothing wrong. Okay, this will just notify the potential employers by updating your profile every time. It will show like how active you are, not just active, how super active you are to, and you're looking for a new job. Okay, amount of visibility you are taking care of, uh, to be in the space of looking for a new role. Okay, after doing all these projects, and you will be receiving the certifications also, right? So on the whole, you will be having 7 certifications and 4 project details. Almost all you should have updated your profile on LinkedIn, on or LinkedIn or job sites or whatever it is, almost all 11 times, right? You can count it. And this will be done only in just a time span of 2 to 3 months. What it means that you are active, actively looking for a new job, or actively looking for a new role, new opportunity. This impacts, right? This will definitely give a good impression for the employer or the recruiter who is in search of candidates like you, right? It means that you're hyperactive on all the social media, I mean LinkedIn, professional sites like LinkedIn, and also other job sites. Okay, this is how you have to upload your profile, update your profile. How do you how this is how you need to draft your resume for. Okay, then not only this, I have another advice, guys. Like, if you want to, nowadays we are having some free tools on mm, Google, where, like, they are providing us with the resume templates. Of course, they are not helping with all the content. Yeah, but you have some content, and you put in with the templates given. Yeah, definitely they will help you. They are giving the good templates. Okay, and make sure you shouldn't write if your objective is 4 to 5 lines. No, please limit it to 1 or 2 lines. And if you're putting a if you're including your photograph on your resume, yes, it is nothing bad to include your resume photograph on your resume, but make sure it looks professional. It should not be a selfie, no, where you are taking a selfie somewhere else. This is not the way you have to. This is not the right way you have to put your photograph on your profile. Please remember, you shouldn't put that way. Make sure you are putting a professional photograph. Okay, and sentences, limit them. Okay, as I said, please do remember, they are also using automated tools. Maybe small organizations are not yet started using those tools. Bigger organizations are using, or which are into totally into data science, yes, they are using MI tools, or whatever tools they are using, tools to screen your resume. So once the system says that this particular resume is not correct, or no, this particular resume is not up to the mark, definitely they will not even take a second chance to look at your resume. So better, when you're applying for job roles on LinkedIn, on Naukri, or wherever the job postings are done, make sure before applying itself, your profile has been proofreaded by at least 1 or 2 to 3 senior persons. Okay, they will guide you. They might be your peers, they might be your trainers, they might be the people from whom you have taken the coaching or training from. Whatever it is, take the guidance before uploading your profiles, or applying for any new job roles with organizations. Okay, it is not the matter of new big organization or small organizations. These tools have come into place. No, if recruiters, if the profiles will be shortlisted if the software tool agrees, I mean, if it gives a go ahead to select your profile. Okay, and if tells it doesn't match our requirement, then definitely they'll not even bother to look at your profile. This is the trend which is going on. Okay, not with all the organizations. I repeat, this is not with all the organizations. This is only with a couple of organizations. Okay, so please, I request you all to prepare your profile as per the guidelines. These are very simple, because preparing your profile is not very hard and not that easy, because this is whenever your profile is seen by an employer, it reflects your face. Please do remember that. And yeah, make sure you follow the basic housekeeping things which you need to take care of. Okay. And if you have any doubts regarding the same, you can reach out your peers or the people who are from where you are taking the training, or the trainers. They will obviously be ready to help you. Instead of uploading your profile in a wrong format, make sure that you're doing you're uploading a correct profile. Okay. So this is what I have for the day, for this day, friends. So let me see if I have any questions for me. Give me a moment, please. Yeah. Sorry, I could see no questions for me. I feel like hope you all got my point. So nevertheless, no problem. Thank you so much. And yeah, I will be coming back next week again with another